Guys, Scholarly Renee is here, and today I'm back with another Thomas Wooden Railway review. Today's review is on the 2010 Henry the Green Engine. Let's get into Henry's backstory. In the early days of the 1900s, Henry was an engine that was purchased that was built as like a prototype of a new class. However, this ended up having him cause some problems, and his original manager was planning to scrap him until the Fat Controller bought him for the Northwestern Railway. Since the Fat Controller was desperate to get more steam engines for his new railway in 1915. He purchased Henry, but still Henry kept getting some problems here and there. And if you watch Thomas and Friends series, in the early days, Henry was feeling ill because of that. He kept struggling to pull trains, and then a few years later, the Fat Controller gave him special coal to show people that he can't be scrapped. He had to be on the Fat Controller Northwestern Railway. Until one night, when pulling the flying tipper, he crashes, and a few months later, he comes back stronger than ever, with like a new tinder shape and a new boiler shape right here, and signs on his tanks. He looks like a different engine and will need special coal to feel better. He's been like that ever since. Why the hell did Mattel get rid of him? Why? So anyway, with that out of the way, let's get into Henry's wooden railway history. Henry was first introduced in the wooden railway line along with the rest of the senior team in 1992. When he was first introduced, he had a Gothic. He had an ice face, had a thin boiler, like the same boiler shape as the early 90s James. It had the same tinder shape as Gordon's for some reason. I don't know why. He also had one funnel paint on coal, and the rest of the gimmicky features I explained in my James review. And so, in 1999, things changed. First, the funnels went from being made of wood to plastic, and second, the tinder on the coal from being painted onto actual plastic coal. And in 2001, he got his name on the bottom. And then in 2003, all the main characters got a complete overhaul. Henry was no exception. Here's my model. It looks basically he has here. His boiler became larger, got more details with stripes on the sides. The lids on the back went away, and finally got in the got in the correct shaped tinder after all those years. And now, before I go on, I just want you to know that I am planning on getting an old style 2001 Henry in the mail someday. I do not know when, but whenever I do, I will show it to you. And so in 2010, Learning Curve updated some of the models to look like the CGI counterparts, but Henry was also once again no exception. Some people think that this version is creepy, but I think it actually looks interesting. Actually. And then in 2013, Mattel took over the license, and they updated one again. This time, made some interesting changes. Put these real arches up on here instead of on the winning plate. Interestingly enough, unlike Gordon and James, which kept them on the winning plate, the corners became more rounded than edge ridging. The feature face became much better, and he got the sides on his side of his firebox. Aside from that, everything else remained the same up until he was retired in 2017, along with the rest of Thomas Wooden Railway, to make way for Thomas Wood. And he never got one model for some reason being one of the main characters. But in most recently in 2020, Thomas Wood has released Henry all in a shorter Thomas Wood's fashion. So if you're a weirdo, if you're a complete weirdo, you can buy if you want to buy Thomas, like buying Thomas Wood, which I think 99% of you are not in that category. You can get the Henry model. That's interesting. It's still available for purchase today up until the store is open until this COVID-19 thing ends. So that's really all there is to say about Henry the Green Engine. I hope you enjoy this review, and stay tuned for my next review, which will be my 25th review. So, without further ado, Scholarly Reneus signing out for the day.